When we last spoke, I promised you a lesson in reincarnation, and I intend to provide you with just that. I will not stand on ceremony. I will simply place you in the cozy confines of the reincarnation station. Or, better stated, I will place you in the capable hands of Natalie, their chief reincarnation specialist.
Oh, hello there, lad. Have a seat.
Hello, my name is Mortimer. People called me Mort. People called me Mortimer. You can call me either.
Well, my name is Natalie. Generally referred to as such across the board. Welcome to my parlor. I like to call it the reincarnation station. I'm a sucker for the rhyming word. Although, truth be told, these days the reincarnating's done upstairs.
I understand.
Oh, to the matter at hand, right? First things first, you just want to go ahead and sign your name in that ledger there. Very good. Now, how can we reincarnate you today?
Well, I have this pass from Universe Affairs.
All right, and what color is the box on your pass there?
Orange.
Very good. That's a moderate clearance. Some very fun options for you and your everlasting soul to enjoy. I'm sure you'll have a whale of a time.
I can go back as a whale?
I know, it's just an expression, lad. I don't think that that's one of the options for the orange level clearance.
Well, what determines the clearances?
The number of cycles you've already lived is a large factor. Service time. I'm guessing with an orange level clearance, you'd be at about 2 life cycles, am I right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
And because you simply cannot wait to try this reincarnation business, you're at an orange level clearance rather than someone who's trying it after 6 cycles or 10. After 10 cycles in good standing, it doesn't matter anymore. 10 gets you the best clearance there is. Why, you can basically come back as any damn thing if you've served the universe for 10 ever-loving cycles.
Do you think it's worth it to wait?
Yeah. Only you can answer that, lad.
Right. No, I'm gonna do this now. My second life liaison said it was just like a wonderful experience, like a vacation, and you know, he said it was the best life he's had since his life as a painter during the Renaissance.
And what life cycle was your liaison reincarnated in, if you don't mind my asking?
He was in the second one, so that's what I'll be. Kind of, it's what I'll be. I'll be that. So I figured it was applicable advice across the board.
And what did he return to plane 1 as?
Flying fish? Yeah, so he could fly, kinda, and he could breathe underwater too. He figured it was the best of both worlds he couldn't fully experience as a human man.
That's grand. Flying fish is a mighty fine choice for an orange level clearance, but let's look at all of your options before we make anything official, shall we?
Yeah, just as I understand it, I'll be returned to the first plane of existence for the full lifespan of whatever creature I choose.
That's correct.
After which I'll be returned to the second plane of existence, resuming my duties as a soul/citizen of the universe.
Do you want to sit in my chair?
Very much.
Tell you what, next person wanders in here, you sit in my chair and you give them the business, because I swear to Penny, I couldn't have said it better myself.
There's no penalty for taking the time to do this?
No. Time lost is no longer a concern for the free soul. They'll have plenty of work for you when you return, trust me, but this is one of the perks of leading a decent life, lad. Some people are being tortured for 10 life cycles while we sit here conversing all pleasant like. But not you. You are given the chance to explore the universe at your own pace. And if reincarnation is what you choose, then the universe is willing not only to accommodate, but also to facilitate that experience.
Right on. Thank you.
My pleasure, darling. Now, down to brass tacks. One key fact to keep in mind. When you go back, you will have to cohabitate in the body of the being.
I don't follow.
Let me walk you through it. Say you go back as a giraffe. Want to be all tall and spotted and googly faced. We'll send your soul back to plane 1. You'll inhabit the body of the giraffe, black tongue and all, but the original soul intended to pilot that giraffe will exist alongside you.
Oh. Well, doesn't that get crowded?
No, lad, it's standard. Every living thing has an original soul, free and clean. And some living things have 2 souls working in harmony, most of the time to accommodate reincarnation. It only gets crowded when one living thing has 3 to 5 souls present. That can cause a lot of internal confusion, but you and your creature of choice will enjoy your time together. I'm sure of it. So let's look at the orange level section of the good old binder, shall we? An otter. mighty fine beast. Not an incredibly long lifespan, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 years, if you are in fact a male.
All right.
There's your man's flying fish.
More of a land dweller, I think.
Sir, if I might stop you right there, might I suggest what you were in your first life is precisely what you should not be in your reincarnated life. Just a suggestion, no orders, it's food for thought, and I hope you're hungry.
I'll consider it.
And that's all the universe can ask of any of us before we dismiss anything. Now, let's look at your final option so you can be fully informed.
Oh.
You weren't much of an air dweller in your first life, but something tells me you might be taking your little vacation here in the friendly skies.
Is it dangerous?
I'm afraid life is dangerous everywhere you turn. That doesn't mean we shouldn't be living it with our full hearts. You and the original birdie soul will learn to fly because your cardinal man, Pa, will teach you to fly. You'll learn to find food because you have to find food to survive. You'll build a nest, perhaps have little baby birds of your own, and there lies the extent of your responsibility. Can you, with all the power of your soul's imagination, think of a more peaceful, gratifying, worry-free experience than that of a flying, beautiful bird?
I don't think I can. Can I ask, will it be me inside the bird's head?
You mean like a little tiny version of you piloting the bird from a cockpit in his noggin? Is that...
Yeah.
No, that's grand. No, lad, not quite, but you will make memories from this. It'll leave an imprint on your soul. And your recall, no matter what the life cycle, will offer you the genuine memory of flying, should you need it.
I'll take it. I'll do it, yeah.
Very good, lad. A fine choice. All right. So if you just want to fill out this form here. Now you'll initial under the 7th article and then a full-blown Johnny Hancock there down the bottom.
All right. You ever done this before?
So many times I requested to work here.
What life cycle are you on?
17. Whoa. And I couldn't be happier with the way the universe works. Oh, it's a little wobbly at first, but things open up quite beautifully, I assure you.
Do you have a favorite reincarnation memory?
Oh, I have many. One of them was when I was a 7th lifer, returning to the first plane to live the life of a polar bear.
Cold?
Well, not as cold as you think.
What was the memory?
It's a very simple memory of first sensing the peace, the quiet. You go ahead and picture your most peaceful moments of peacefulness. What were they?
Taking the train home from work. Looking out at the ocean in Jersey. Flipping through my Japanese art book.
Good. Now, feel that peace and magnify that peace by 100. Oh my good grace. That ocean of solitude was amazing enough and grand enough to make me want to take a trip right upstairs alongside you and return to the first plane. In truth, lad, I think my favorite life might just have been that of a polar bear. Yeah, you're all set then. Take this form with you and give it to the tech on duty.
Just one last question. Will I literally be reborn as the Cardinal?
Not quite. Your soul will arrive in the Cardinal either right after birth or right after the first year. We try to pinpoint it to give you as much time as possible, but to be fair, it isn't an exact science. Come to that, nothing is. So you take this upstairs with you, read it while you wait. That should answer any questions you might have.
All right. Well, thank you. Enjoy your work here. And perhaps maybe enjoy your second life as a polar bear somewhere down the line.
Darling, it'd be my 5th. All right, happy travels now. Just upstairs then.
Right.
And there you have it, the science of reincarnation. The process that will put our Mr. Gibb in the best possible position for success. But for now, we stand on a precipice as he waits for the future to take him, to shape him, to help him, to save him. In our next installment, Clayton Gibb will finally meet Miss Isabel Markovsky, so to speak. And the always hideous Jerry, fearful of Penny's next move, will be up to his usual plotting and scheming. We do hope you'll join us for more Conversations from the Afterlife. Good day.
Little big man, combustible plans, feet in the sand, the world in his hands. Everybody's watchful eye. Packing up smoke, he'll tell you a joke about how he's broke and selling his coat so that he can eat, not die. College is gone, and so is his mom, and so is his lawn, and so is his prom. It's a universal truth that'll grow cold while he grows old, dying for gold, afraid to be bold. Universe will cut you loose.